Good morning. So, I really wanted to get a morning stream out of the way. I wanted to do Master of Magic, but for some reason with the latest patch, I just can't get it to work. I'm not really sure what's going on. I did try. I tried last night, trying to make sure it was everything was all set up. But I don't know. The fates are conspiring against me, I guess. Well, we're definitely going to do more Master of Magic, but we'll have to kind of... I don't know. I'll try to figure out what's going on in the meantime. And we'll... Anyways. Also, I want to do more morning streams. And so we might not have a huge amount of time to play this morning, but... So I got to go to work. But, yeah, I just wanted to jump in and do something. Shadowrun Dragonfall is what I want to play today. I've been really interested in trying out the Shadowrun pen and paper RPG. I just haven't actually got around to it. I had a cool character concept for it, which is like two characters, right? Like the main character, and then like it's kind of, maybe I'll be able to explain it a little bit better. Coffee, I haven't actually had any coffee right now, so hopefully I'm actually not imagining you guys. But anyways, it's two characters. It's essentially a troll or an ogre with a fairy, not even companion, like a wife, right? So it's like an odd couple, right? They're like two characters, but they operate, or the two characters operating as one, right? So we'll see if we can kind of build that really quick. I should probably scoot and try to play this game like ASAP, since we don't have a huge amount of time to play it. But yeah, hopefully this does okay, and hopefully some people are interested in actually checking it out. I know I wanted to go live a little bit earlier, but it just didn't work out. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, like, follow, and subscribe if you haven't already. YouTube and Twitch. I'm trying to build up my YouTube followers to 500 so I can actually monetize it and make some money off of it. That would be nice, even if it's just like pocket change, you know. If you got a Prime subscription for Twitch, throw it my way. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you could drop by my Patreon, check it out, see if it's for you, that would also be amazing. But yeah, I'm going to load up Shadowrun Dragonfall. I'll talk about it while I'm doing it. So Shadowrun is essentially Cyberpunk 2077, but with a lot of fantasy elements mixed into it, right? I'm pretty sure it came after Cyberpunk, but it's essentially, Cyberpunk, but with, hey, how's it going? That one single friend, how's it going? Good morning. Or afternoon. I think you guys are all in different time slots. Let's see here. Miscellaneous. And Shadowrun. It is... There we go. Cool. Good morning, single friend. So, yeah, Shadowrun is Cyberpunk 2077, but with fantasy elements mixed into it, right? It's a long-running RPG series, pen and paper RPG series, right? Good, doing good so far. It's a long-running RPG series, but you have like, at some point, there's an alternate universe where, I think in like it started in like the 90s, where the timeline diverged, and magic was released onto the world. Like, it turns out like there's cycles of the universe where magic, waxes and wanes. And when it comes back, magic, not only you can do spells and magic and stuff like that, but it also alters the DNA of the world. So, mythical creatures like ogres and dragons, and well, dragons are a little bit different, but ogres, giants, trolls, all that stuff, they did exist at one point, but even like the bones of like the evidence of it was hidden when magic kind of was when the age of magic kind of tapered out, right? I hope I'm making sense. So when it came back, all the people who had like a certain like metagene became like trolls and orcs started coming back into the world, right? They're all human, but they transformed. A lot of them transformed. A lot of them were born this way, into like these new fantasy creatures, right? If I'm making really sense. So where was I going with this? That's the basic premise of it, but there has a lot of really rich lore about how the inverted timeline and how like the world actually handles magic. It's kind of cool. Like there's a mixture of modern fantasy and like sci-fi, and they balance it really well, I think, from what I've seen. Again, I haven't actually played the pen and paper RPG. One day I will. I think I'm going to try to like game master a Shadowrun campaign eventually. But yeah, it's a really cool concept. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. So new game and Shadowrun Dragonfall. Okay, so there's 3 tactical RPGs for Shadowrun that I'm aware of. There's Shadowrun Returns, Shadowrun Dragonfall, and Shadowrun Hong Kong. This is kind of like the middle child. There's a little bit more of a history to it, but it's a kind of a turn-based resource management RPG. So let me launch the campaign. So, Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. The year is 2054. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you into the free city of Berlin, the Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even in the great dragon Lofweir only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for savvy Shadowrunners to disappear and begin anew. If only it were that simple. Okay, so Shadowrunners themselves, there's been so much chaos in this setting that mankind has there's a global registry. Corporations pretty much own the planet, like in Cyberpunk 2077. But if you're like required in order to be like a citizen in order to do like a global registry, right? Anyone who operates outside of that system is, I think, called a Shadowrunner. I think that's how it works. But they also kind of work more like they can be licensed as shadowy mercenaries, criminal people. Sorry. And they all sorts of, or just like crazy adventurers. That's what Shadowrunners definitely do, and they do that. So yeah, because they don't want to operate as the man. Okay. So, anyways, this is my character concept. So the name of my character is called Relic and Sweeper, right? So it's a troll or a giant, or whatever, like a large race, right? But he got together. He fell in love with a fairy, right? So the fairy is actually, hiding somewhere in his character model. Relic is more of the tough. Sweep is the giant. Sweeper is the little fairy, and she's more of like a tech whiz, right? Now, I think that doesn't, in this particular year of Shadowrun, I think that's not quite. I think fairies, you can't really give them augmetics, so I think that's not 100% towards lore, but we're building something. I'm trying to build something as I go along. Anyways, but yeah, that's the character concept, and I was thinking about if I ever do continue this as a long-running series, what I would do is I'd roll a dice or something to choose between the 2 characters, right? But anyways, so skin tone, let's see here, I'll do let's see here. Got all sorts. So trolls are a section of like orcoids. They're, is that how you say it? But trolls are generally larger. Stereotypically, they're a little bit less intelligent, but that's kind of, a lot of those races talking. So horns. So we do hairstyle. Horns, I think, were curved in my thumbnail, right? So let's do more sleek. So trolls are like the big guys. They're like, I want to say like 8-9 feet tall. They're big, muscular, that kind of race. We have, I should say that we do have in this particular game though in the actual pen and paper RPG setting, there's a lot of different ones, right? A lot of different races. We got human, elf, dwarf, orcs. I should probably just go over really quick, shouldn't I? Humans. Let's see here. Let's see. That's humans were the only race on Earth until the Awakening in 2012. So that's when the main shift in this timeline. Now they find themselves on the definition of average or even normal. They're still the most populous race in the world and thus control many of the most powerful, moneyed, and important positions in society. I gotta try my best to remember to keep on the subject if I ever get off in a tangent somewhere. Elf. Many people, especially the other metahuman races, see elves as the most fortunate metahumans. They are more attractive and societally acceptable than other metahumans. Elves are taller than humans and have a more slender build. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average, and their ears come to a point. Dwarfs. Dwarves are the shortest of the metahuman races. To compensate, their torsos and shoulders are wider. Wider than their size would indicate. Thus, their strength is equal to, and sometimes even greater than, larger races. A side effect of their metahuman nature is increased resistance to pathogens and magic that attacks from within. Okay. Orc. Orcs with a K. Orcs are the fastest breeding race, are now second only to humans in world population. Their size leads to an intimidating silhouette and a body that can take more physical damage than average. Orcs have pointed ears and intimidating teeth or tusks. Okay. And then we have trolls. Trolls are the largest metahuman race. There's an asterisk next to that. Heavy prejudice against them has led people to assume trolls have lowered intelligence, but in reality there's no proof of this. Trolls have pointed ears, intimidating teeth or tusks, and have many horn-like growths that other metahumans do not manifest. Okay, so the way this game works is that you choose your race. It interacts. It changes how people will interact with you sometimes. You can choose your archetype, which gives you different, they're like pre-generated, but then you can do a customized archetype, which I think I'm going to be doing in order to play around with my character concept. But these archetypes are kind of based on the character concept, or the pen and paper RPG. So we have the Street Samurai is Street Samurai. The Street Samurai is a freelance operative who follows a code of street honor. They are learning the ways of the traditional samurai warrior and practices of modern combat. Samurais sell their skills for profit and work to take out the dishonorable scum that seem to breed in the urban sprawl. So the warrior, the gunner, the marshal, the physical damage dealer. That's what Street Samurais are, right? Mage. Mages specialize in casting spells, but that doesn't mean that they can't shoot guns as well. Rather, magic is the center of their life. Their spells reflect a pure balance of the mana sphere and cover a wider range of magical effects. I haven't had my coffee, so I'm starting to break down a little bit. Magical effects from offensive damage attacks to character augmentation or degradation spells to healing spells. So yeah, mages are. I think mage is like a catch-all term for casters in this universe, but it's essentially book-learned mages. It's like wizards to sorcerers. If you're like relating it to like D&D. They just practice art differently. Now in like Shadowrun, there's like all sorts of really cool I don't know what's the term for it, but practices of like magic itself. Like you can be like a Christian mage working miracles and stuff, and doing reading from the Holy Bible and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's delightfully weird, which is why I like Warhammer 40,000 so much. That's why I really want to get into Shadowrun. Oh man, just playing through this game, it's going to get me really into Shadowrun in general. So, yeah, let's see here. So, Decker. Personally, I think Deckers sound a lot better in current editions of Shadowrun than previous editions, but Deckers use a cyber deck to jack into the Matrix, the worldwide information grid, and computer network. By projecting their minds into the electronic world, Deckers can find secrets that others keep hidden away. The programs and expert systems to fight off the protections that mega corporations place in their way. So, yeah, so they're the they're the internet specialists, right? So what's really one really cool thing about Shadowrun, the pen and paper RPG, is that the timeline is always progressing along with the real world, right? So I think the initial Shadowrun are in, like, what is it, 2077, but the later ones, 2077, I think so. I might be getting some of the dates wrong. So if you guys are, like, really in the Shadowrun, you're watching this in the post recording, please forgive me, okay? But anyways, I want to say 2077. I could be wrong on that, but the recent ones I think are in they're like 30 years after, something like that. And a lot of technology progressed along with the additions of it. So in the original editions, you have to actually take a bionic, like a cord from your neck, and plug into the actual computer matrix. You know, like old school computers, right? There wasn't like Wi-Fi was not really a thing, but currently in the setting, Wi-Fi is a real thing, right? And I think it makes the idea of being able to kind of adventure from anywhere, if the campaign really called for it, is a very cool character concept. But this particular game takes place in the past of Shadowrun, so we're gonna have a lot of kind of like analog-y inspired technology. Shaman believe their magic comes from a great totem spirit that guides their life path. Bear, cat, coyote, eagle, or raccoon. There's plenty more, actually. Shaman relationship with their totem allow them to summon spirits and command them to do their bidding. Shaman have the skill to conjure spells that mages cannot. Again, it's like wizard versus sorcerer. There's this natural, learned spellcasters are shamans. They find a life goal spirit, and that spirit kind of grants them abilities. We'll say it like that. Okay, so Rigger is what I think the closest thing to what I'm gonna be. But Riggers use cybertech to jack their minds and control small robot vehicles called drones. Riggers use their rigging abilities to provide surveillance support and extra firepower when required. It's a pet class. You get like flying drones or crawling drones, and you send them out to fight your own thing. I think I was going to do this because I was going to do my dual character concept. Is like the big tough troll is in the background, or is side by side, and the drone is what the fairy is riding on. That's what I have in my head canon of this game. Physical adepts, or adepts. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally to develop their utmost potential, physically, mentally, and spiritually. As adepts unlock new abilities, they become honed physical machines, using their magic to enhance their close combat abilities. So you can do like Dragonfall stuff, right? You can punch through walls. You can do super high flips, all the high kicks, But I'm going to try to do my own archetype because I want to kind of play it around with you guys. Now, hopefully, we can actually play the game as well as creating a character. Again, I wanted to do this a little bit earlier, just didn't have time for it, but I wanted to do a morning stream, so let's at least have fun. We'll play around with the character concept. If you guys have any ideas on how to make it more closer to what I have in mind, if you can follow what I'm saying, just let me know. Definitely. Okay, so I think he had his hair slicked back in the thumbnail, right? So let's do not that. I think it was that, right? And then beard. Let's see, I think I had, yeah, that's kind of like his hair color. And we do beard style. He has a longer beard. Maybe we'll do that if nothing else. Let's see. No Santa Claus beard. Well, actually, let's change the color. Let's see here. Oh, not dark. Do a little bit lighter. Some of the colors in this game are just crazy. That's not quite what I'm... Oh, wait. No. It's not quite what I'm looking for. That red, man. Pink, of course. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Let's see here. We got a lot of Fu Manchus. We've got that. A lot of these beards do not look that special. That's fine, I guess. And then horns. How you doing? How you doing there, buddy? That's fine. Looks a little bit more handsome in the actual portrait than this guy. Look at this guy. Face only a mother could love. Let me check on everything, make sure the streams are running okay. Uh-oh. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Okay, cool. For a second I thought one of the streams went off. Okay. Okay. Cool. Continue to stats. I'm still not 100% happy with the beard color. Let's try it one more time. Let's see, what was it? It doesn't match the hair. Yeah. Maybe if I do... Oop. Do it like that. I'll get that. That's good enough. I'll be happy with this. Should I do? Yeah, I only have so much time this morning, so let's continue, so we're not just stuck in the character creator. Okay, spending your karma. So karma is like experience points in Shadowrun. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving their goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. All attribute and skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. Okay, cool. So, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so gameplay-wise, what I'm going for is that I'm going to have a melee at class. So cyberjacking in the first 2 PC Shadowrun games is kind of like it's so-so. So I'm not necessarily going to focus on that unless I'm not planning on it, but we'll see what happens. I'm thinking just like melee pet class. So I think we're going to do... So we got body is like health stuff. So every single increment of points you get, you get to these little icons, you get like a trait or a skill you unlock, right? And you have to specialize in a certain type of... I'm not sure if I should do... So dodge, I remember... Dodge was really good from what I remember. Strength used to calculate hit with melee or throwing weapons. Melee, unarmed. We're not doing unarmed. I think unarmed is only really good if you're a adept. So intelligence, using a decking ring to calculate chance to hit pros or drone. Okay, so I have to have good intelligence in order to do this. So decking, drone control allows regular to access more in different drones and abilities. Okay, so how many points do I have? 60. Okay, so drone combat adds ability bonuses to rigorous drones. So we'll need to do chance to hit with magical attacks. Also, use to calculate chance to hit with magical attacks. Also to reduce hit by enemy magical attacks. I think if you have a certain level of statistics, I should probably say that you have the abilities that you have for your character are body, quickness, strength, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, right? And I think if you have a certain amount, they allow you to pass certain skill checks or dialogue checks. But anyways, let's focus on, first off, we need enough to be good at deck or rigging, right? I think decking might be a good thing to do also, so if I'm putting points in intelligence, you have the subcategories of like you can heal, you can deck, you can hack essentially, you can control your drones. The drone is going to be my wife, the fairy, so I need to have a decent amount of intelligence, which kind of sucks that I didn't really pick a intelligent class or intelligent race. That's kind of racist, but okay. So that let's see here. So let's just do 3 points so far, and then drone control. We're gonna focus on that. Charisma. Use to calculate the chance to control spirits. Increase the chance to. I won't focus on charisma. So we're going to do melee, we're going to do intelligence-based stuff, we're going to do body. That's what we're going to focus on. So we'll see. Oh, then I have to focus on strength, too. I got to be careful not to spread my skills around too much. Let's see here. And hopefully I can do this before I have to go to work, too. Just kind of realized that. Running a little bit low on time. Okay, so, yeah, that's going to be kind of decking. Okay, so mark target. Increase your chance to hit target by 10% when used. That's good. Wait, am I getting it? Okay, here we go. Cool. So I wanted to get my deck and a buff that gives me 10% chance to hit. Let's see, craft work. 15%. Let's see here. So we'll focus on the wife skill. Drone control. Okay, you equip class C drones. Let's see here. Get that. Level it up. Class B drones. Able to equip 2 drones. Not really sure what that says. Maybe we're a polyamorous couple. Okay, but I have to get intelligence. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, where was I? I'm gonna try to finish character creation in 6 minutes, okay? So, 4 ranks in intelligence, right? We got 2 drones, right? And what's this one? We got Class A drones, maximum for trolls. Okay, so trolls can't get more than this. Class A drones. Let's see here. Drone combat. Let's get +1 armor, accuracy, +1 dodge. And what's this one? +2 HP. Wait, +2 HP damage. Drone damage. Okay. Oof. Okay. So let's do that for now. Do I want to get Class A drones? I feel like that's my focus, right? So I should really want to do that. How much have I got? 28? Oh my lordy lord. body. I'll do... Okay, body. I just gotta get hit range combats. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy physical attacks. Okay, so... I'll do... 2... Oh my lord, I'm just burning through my points, aren't I? Do dodge. So I can survive in melee a little bit. Strength. Do 4 strength. And then close combat. Hit with melee weapons. And then I can do melee also and all these other things, right? What's this? Additional weapon skill slot. Oh, running so slow. Ah! No! Okay. 2. Yes. Percentage visible. I feel like that's... Oh, well, I can add more points. God, I feel like this is not really that great a build, but I haven't played this game in so long too. So I got drones. I can get 2 drones, which would be really good for early in the game. I can deck if I want to. I don't have any healing with like med kits and whatnot, so that can be problematic, I suppose. Melee weapons, dodge. I have a little bit of defense, quickness. I mean, maybe. I'm playing it on hard too. Yes, let's do it. Let's go and die. Okay, so my name is Relic and Sweeper. Relic is the troll. Sweeper is the fairy. Cool. Nice. The Harfeld Manor run. Life was good. Easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew, but things went south, and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet in the past, and start fresh somewhere new. The purpose of the opportunity, the promise of opportunity, and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon Lofweir only has so much sway in constantly evolving power structures of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. And, as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. It's your 3rd run with Monica and her team. An old castle holdfast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is a pretty standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece, a mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. Okay, so let's see here. A couple more minutes, then I'll make some coffee, get ready for work. Got it. Huh? Isn't it in the bedroom? On the stand? So, yeah, it's been a while since I played this game. Damn. The estate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to Old Castle Holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. So here I am with... Relic is here with his little wifey. She's fluttering around his shoulder. You know for what it is. A pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Monica. Listen up, folks. Monica Schaefer. You ran with her back in the day. Now she's your team leader. Your decking skills may be sharp, but hers are Nova hot. Running with Monica is like taking a masterclass in icy breaking. Monica, we're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. How do you say this? Dietrich. Trying to get home in time for Worm Talk, love? Talk show. I'm going to call him Dieter. Dieter Shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. Dieter, how many times have I told you? You can't trust anything that comes out of Dragon's mouth. That trid trash will rot your brain. Monica grins. It's educational. Besides, This should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light. A few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know that we're here. Okay, the portrait works out decently enough. Okay, so normally I'd like roll a dice or something. I think Relic is supposed to be more stuffy, and Sweeper is supposed to be more mischievous. So hold on one second. Okay, so evens, I respond as Relic, and odds, I respond as Sweeper. So order versus chaos, essentially. So evens, Relic, odd Sweeper. So Sweeper. Okay, so we're responding as this little fairy. So something chaotic, right? Okay, so we got, just like old times, in my experience, there's no such thing as milk run. Watch your back all the same. Works for me, let's get paid. Okay, this is fun, I like doing this so far. Monica's smile returns, more wistful this time. The moonlight catches her face at a strange angle. Just like old times, eh, Relic and Sweeper? Glory. I won't argue with the sentiment, but I prefer we exercise caution. Glory. Razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral, her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. Monica, you people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wrist-mounted comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Iger, you in position. Iger, the comlink crackles, and the response comes back low and soft, softer than you expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Iger. Just doing my job. Iger out. The comm link goes dark. Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See? We're professionals. All right, people. Enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. You said quick twice. Worm talk is on tonight. Okay. Glory raises an eyebrow slightly. I told you. It's educational. Cool. Get your stuff and we'll head in. Okay, so I think this is just options we have for melee weapons. Grab a weapon. Yes. Shotgun, throwing knives, machete. Here's my kit. Cool. And do I have to equip it? Hold on. Leave the van. Let's see here. Character. Relic and Sweeper. Yes, I have my machete. Okay, Relic and Sweeper. I like how I kind of like the miniaturized icon, how that looks. Okay, definitely save. Should probably stop the stream. That's a good, introduction to the setting 2. Let's see, create a new save. Yes. Save. We have Sweeper riding along like cowboy style on the drone. That's what I'm really picturing. Cool. I like this character concept. I like this. Okay, so this is just a morning stream. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to continue this series. I kind of want to continue it. I wasn't sure how much of a audience there would be for like an older game, for kind of like a niche setting. But yeah, I really like it. But thank you very much for enjoying my morning stream. Look at me. Got a splash of water in my face. Wake up. Yeah, thank you very much, single friend. I appreciate you guys. You know I do. And yeah, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe. All that YouTube jazz. Throw any Amazon Prime subscriptions you have my way on Twitch. And check out my Patreon, check out our Discord. Link is actually posted on the chat right now and in my About page along with my other social media links. I try to keep my schedule updated more on Discord and Twitch, so if you want to know when I'm going live, that's the best place to find me. And yeah, hope you guys are doing well. I will keep you apprised. My new schedule is changes coming up soon, so might be shifting things around a little bit. But yeah, if you, and I'll try to do more morning streams. Morning streams are kind of unscheduled for the most part. I can't really commit to them, but I'm going to try to do it more often. Gives me kind of like that coffee boost in the morning. But yeah, I will talk to you later. You have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Love you guys very much. Peace out.